Gwynny.
Who's here? Who's here?
Gwynny, what is it that you need? Did you need something? Are you wanting some scratch? Okay, hold on. Hold on, Gwynny. Here. Here you go. There. Back up so she'll come eat. There you go. Good girl. Hi, you guys. It is, what's today? Thursday.
And we have Amigo.
We have Amigo. This is our second doggy date with Amigo. He is from the local animal shelter.
Pitbull?
He's a pit bull mix of some kind. Poor guy has lost his ear. He's just a mess, but he's a good boy. So we are taking him with us today to go yarn shopping. I just bought a new pattern today and I don't have the right colors for it. So of course, that warrants a trip to Walmart. I need a light blue, and I know Mainstays Cozy Chenille yarn has a light blue, so I'm going to go get that as well as a couple things
Right here.
for dinner. Yes, of course, William is here, and we're getting ready to head out.
We have
So
3 friends, not 4. Mom, Amigo,
that's right. All right, we're off. We will check in
we
later.
get there.
Guys, we are in Walmart and I have picked up the yarn I was looking for. I'm trying to find the color here. Faded Denim is the shade that I'm getting. And I think I'm also going to pick up some yarn for pumpkins. Maybe this, but it's kind of thin. So I'm thinking maybe some of these colors up here, possibly. I'll show you if I find one that I like. Okay, you guys, we made it back from Walmart. I, of course, can't find my tripod again. I lose that thing all the time. But, you're on a stack of books. I'm filming on my phone. Anyway, okay, so let me show you what I got, what I ended up getting. Obviously, the Faded Denim yarn. I'm going to show you what pattern I bought this for in a minute. And then I just got one more skein. This is from Woolies. Thick and Quick yarn. This is the super bulky 6-weight in the color Oatmeal. And I thought I would get this for some decorative pumpkins. It's not like super soft, but again, I want this to be more for a decor item than I do like a soft plushie. So I think this will work well for Amigo's up on my bed rolling around like a spazzo. And my AC just popped on. So if you're hearing noises in the background, nothing to be alarmed about. Anyway. Okay, so this video is going to be showing you guys my getting started in my first consignment shop in a bookstore. So I have a couple different clips of us running down there at different times, bringing more inventory, and I'm actually working on some things for the bookshop because I'm going to run down tomorrow, and I want to show you those before I start with the other clips. So I bought the Nibbles the Country Mouse pattern from Knotting Hook Crochet. It's Robin's, one of Robin's patterns, which I've never purchased before. But I got the Nibbles the Country Mouse, and I also bought her Dumpster Fire pattern, but I have not made that yet. That's to come. But I was wanting just to work on some things specifically for the bookshop, and here is how my Nibbles turned out. Is this not so cute? So I used baby sand, Bernat baby blanket and baby sand for the fur color. This is a Mainstays, this yarn, Cozy Chenille yarn in a light pink color. I did add a tail. The pattern does not have a tail, but I just did like, I don't know, I chained like 10 and then single crocheted back down. Not single crocheted. slip stitched back down the tail back into the body to add a little tail. I also crossed the straps in the back to make them more like overalls. I mean, they are supposed to be overalls, but you know how overalls are crossed in the back. I think if I make this again, I'm just going to make it like the pattern says, straight down in the back, but I did that. And then the cookie is the color Rust from Premier Chenille Basics, and the chocolate chips are also Premier Basics. Is the color chocolate? I'm not sure what the color is. It's the dark brown. So anyway, oh, and this is Twilight, I believe. This is a Bernat blanket color. So anyway, I thought he turned out so cute. I want to make a second one using this same faded denim color that I got today at Walmart. So I might make a second Nibbles the Mouse. But the reason that I bought this was for another literary themed pattern that I bought this morning. I found a girl on Etsy through Awestruck Crochets. Alicia from Awestruck Crochet, she shared the Mo Willems Pigeon on her page, and I went and found the pattern designer and went and purchased the, I think it's called Little Mo. I can't think of the girl's name now. Maybe it's like Back to School Crochet or something like that. I will link it down here, and I'm going to put the pattern up here so you guys can see it for the Mo Willems Pigeon. If you haven't read the Mo Willems books, he has the most hilarious little books. He's got a couple series. One is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. That's his really famous one that I'm making the pattern for using this yarn. And he's got like the Gerald and something. It's the Pig and Elephant books. He's got a couple different series of books, but I am hoping to make the pigeon from his book, and then I still need to make another Dobby for the shop. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to start working on this, and then I'm going to show you some clips from when I first went out to the bookstore. My kids are running around outside on the lawnmower. My father-in-law took the mower deck, the blades out of an old John Deere mower that he's had for ages, and gave it to James to drive around. This is his own little four-wheeler in the yard, and he has an old trailer for it and takes the kids, he is a kid, but he takes the littler kids on rides around the yard on his mower, and it's hilarious. So anyway.
The kids.
Will, what are you doing?
The kids are here.
The kids are here? Okay, were you feeding the chickens?
Yeah.
All right, move. Hey, Will wants to get on. Okay, I'm gonna get to work on this, and I'm gonna show you clips from the first trip to the bookstore. Hello, it is Saturday, and we are all headed down to Jake. We are all headed down to the bookshop. This could be a total bust, James.
Gotta get Roro in there.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of filming like 3 different videos right now. So when I go to actually put them into iMovie, I'm gonna be so all over the place. Anyway, I am trying to put my plushies in a bookstore. I've talked about this in like 5 videos. I'm finally going down to put them in there, hopefully. I have been messaging the lady on Facebook. I don't have her phone number yet, and I haven't gotten a message back from her when I said I was going to come down today. So I'm really hoping that she is there. However, if she isn't, there's this amazing Amish cafe in this town that has like to die for food, homemade bread, homemade pies. Everything is so good. And so even if we aren't successful at the bookshop, we are going to go eat at the Amish cafe. So let me show you. I was gonna save this for my free patterns, my Share the Love IG challenge video, which I still need to film, but I'm just gonna share it now because hopefully I'll be putting it in the store today. This is my Dobby. Hey, Will! Will's shoe was coming off, so you know the world was ending. Anyway, okay, this is a free pattern on Instagram. I think you pronounce this La Mantinka. I probably just butchered that. It's at LAMANTYNKA. I'll put it down here at the bottom. But she has this, it's Maury the elf, but obviously we all know who this is. And being the mega Harry Potter fan, maybe I shouldn't call myself a mega fan, but my sister is a mega fan. James is a mega Harry Potter fan. I'm super excited to put this in the bookshop, hopefully right by all the Harry books. Let me show you what else I'm working on while in the car. So I couldn't help myself, and even though I just bought Kite Snook chicken, Henny Penny chicken snuggler pattern, I just also purchased another pattern yesterday or the day before. This is by Jenny Loopy-Doo, and she has some adorable patterns, and she just came out with Dottie the Duck, and I am in the middle of making this. So this is a paid pattern. It's kind of was a pricier pattern, I thought, but she comes with like this little bonnet that I think is adorable. So I thought I could make her like a Mother Goose since I'm going down to a bookshop. That's what I'm working on in the car. I doubt I will get it done. I know I won't get it done by the time we're there, but I've got one foot done. So I am working on that right now, and when we get there, I will hopefully be able to show you the bookshop. Watch it be closed and we can't even get it. I hope that's not what happens. Okay, so I have not read any Kristen Hanna except for this book, and I love it so much. I need to read The Women, but I really enjoyed this one. It's set in Alaska in like the 70s, I think. No, is that right? It's so good. Guys, here is the mural that I got my idea to do the Winnie the Pooh from. Here's Winnie the Pooh up here. Winnie the Pooh's up top. Anyway, I really want to make a frog prince. I would love to make a duckling. There's an ugly duckling. Puss in Boots. Aladdin's lamp. The golden snitch. I want to make some golden snitch keychains. Focus. Focus. There we go. Focus. There's the white rabbit. Oh, maybe I can make a white rabbit. The big bad wolf. I do have a wolf. Pinocchio. Baba Black Sheep. There's the Wicked Witch of the West. So they're like kids' books. Oh, there's Wild Robot. What? Cover is. I didn't we're talking. Chickenology, the ultimate encyclopedia. Yes.
Thing, that thing, that thing.
Hi, you guys. Okay, so as you can see from that first clip,
Thing,
I
that
didn't
thing,
actually end
that
up setting up
thing.
any of my
No,
things
no.
at the
The
store.
red thing. The
I didn't actually end up setting up anything at the store, but I did drop off all my plushies, and then when we went down the second time, that's when we saw how she had everything set up. So I'm going to show you that clip. But first, before we get there, I wanted to show you my finished Mini Mo the Pigeon. Hold on now. From Schools Out Crochet. He is quite derpy. Also, I think I made one of his legs with single crochets and one with slip stitches because one is kind of thicker than the other one. But I've spent enough time on this that I don't want to rip it all out. One of the things when you first make a new project is kind of figuring out what works for you. So, for example, on this, you have the option to come through and embroider black around the eyes, embroider black around the neck stripe. Okay, William. Here, come sit right here. Okay, just sit right here if you want to be in it. So at first I was like, okay, I don't really want to come back and embroider that. So I'm just going to make the eye, and I'm going to put worsted weight increased stitches all around with a smaller hook and just sew it on that way. Well, I had done that at first, and the sewing just looked really messy. And I had put in a 12mm eyeball, and it just looked really small and beady. And so I ended up cutting off the eyes and redoing them. All right, Rosie and I are sitting in bed working on our homeschool / this project. And I'm going to show you the improvements in the eyes. So this was the old eye. And this is the new one with
people.
the embroidered pupil.
Hi, peoples. We don't have a dog today.
No dogs today, just us. All right, working on this. Rosie's working on that. We're supposed to be adding an apostrophe to her contraction.
I just did.
I embroidered the eyes on after that with a with the Bernat blanket, the Kohl from the Bernat blanket, and then just sewed it on. And I have not come through and added the black embroidery, and I don't think I'm going to. I like how it looks like this, and I feel like in all the pictures from the pattern, the black embroidery doesn't look quite even. I don't know. So on this one, I'm at least just going to leave it off. But yeah, this just took me a while. There is a lot of sewing. You have to sew on the eyes, you have to sew on the beak. Both the top and bottom portion are chained and then sewn on separately. You have to make and sew on the wings, and you have to make and sew on the feet. And next time I might just try to like slip stitch and chain from the body so I don't have to sew these on. Will, stop it. So this took a long time, but again, it was my first. William. Okay. Sorry, William dropped his truck in the laundry basket. But yeah, this just took me a long time. Hopefully, if I have to make this again, if I do make this again, I think I will make this again. It will go faster just because I'm kind of aware of how I want to do things. This is like the perfect blue for this pattern. I'm so glad I went and bought this blue yesterday. Again, this is faded denim from the Mainstays Cozy Chenille yarns. I'm going to run this and my Nibbles the Country Mouse down to the bookstore. As you can see, this is a lot bigger than Nibbles. Look at it. This pigeon looks like it could eat Nibbles. Anyway, I'm getting ready to run these two down to the bookshop. I am running behind schedule. Guys, I'm always running behind schedule. That is my life. It's exhausting to always not be prepared and running behind, but I've always been that way. So anyway, William is bringing me this bat, which I have made since last video. You guys remember this from Naomi Crochet, this free bat pattern on her Instagram page. It was like my favorite of the free patterns I did. I made a purple one. Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. I have some more things to show you that I've made since last video, but I'm gonna wait for the last clip because I have got to get out of here and go get to the bookshop. I have more filming, more editing to do, but here are some clips from my second trip to the bookshop. Well, it's been about a week since I last filmed. A week or more than that? Since I last filmed, I think about a week since we've been down to the bookshop. They are having a grand opening ceremony today, so I am running in to see my stuff and to maybe put another sign by my stuff. I think I'm working on the same thing I was working on last time.
Well, look.
I bought this pattern and I have not even finished one version of it. I just have the body done. I still need to do the head and the bonnet of this little Dottie the Duck pattern. Maybe I'll get the head done on the way home, but this one foot is like sticking weirdly out to the side. I feel like these should have been connected closer to the front. I just don't know about this pattern. Barista, mister? Okay, you guys, so I have heard that Dobby has sold. My Mabel chickens have sold, of course. The Mabel chickens, always in Kansas, the Mabel chickens. I have also sold a turtle like this one. She said that a teacher bought a turtle and said she was going to call it a tattling turtle and put it in the classroom, which I thought was hilarious. And I feel like she told me something else sold, maybe not. But I already need to do some restocking. My old teacher that I work with was here and she bought a Pooh Bear. So the lady said, Eileen said, I could have all these shelves if I wanted. So I have some restocking to do. She also told me she wants me to bring up some of my bigger items. So I think some of the pattern tests I've done for larger items I'm going to bring up here to put in the store, since I typically do not sell those at markets. And yeah, I am super pumped. So this gives me a whole new other project to kind of be working on. And yeah, so excited about this opportunity. I spot next to L. Travis Kelsey, my Patrick. There was a Patrick Mahomes here last time, but here he is. Okay, it is now the fourth time I think we have gone to the store. I did not make it yesterday. We had too much going on, and so we So anyway, we are going down today to deliver my what you call this guy? Mini Mo, the Pigeon. As you can see, I did decide to come back and add the black detailing around the eyes and the neck. I still think I prefer it without it, but Rosie likes the black, don't you, Ro? Yeah. So, I did do that last night. So we are delivering this guy and my Nibbles, the country mouse, to go with books, and to see how she has set up the big load of stuff I brought up. I did not film that, but I brought like all my bigger items and a bunch of other stuff to fill those cubbies. So we're gonna go see how she has that displayed today. On the way down, I am working on a pattern test for these guys. So, sorry, Rosie. So this is Clara the Chicken. This is from Studios. I think it's just Studio, singular. I'll attach her name down here. These are her Clara the Chicken. It's the mini version of her Heidi the Flower Chicken, which I also tested. So I got selected to do the mini version too, and so I've made 2 so far. I've made this one with one of the Bernat frostings. I gave her a purple comb, and then this is the first one I made. This is with a different Bernat frosting and kind of this dusty pink comb. So her pattern calls for, I think, 6mm eyes, but I wanted to try out the bigger eyes, and these are 12mm, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are way too big. But Rosie loved the large eyeballs. So not only did I keep the large eyeballs in my original, but I made a second one with the large eyes as well. And I posted these on my Instagram, and my sister called them rave chickens. Because they look like they just dropped some Molly. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I'm calling these my rave chickens, even though this is Clara the Chicken. And I am working on a third one while we're on our way down. And I'm using my third Bernat frosting color. So I don't know the names of these two. They look similar, but these are actually different. This one's more like purpley, and this one has more pinks and creams. And then I have this blue Bernat frosting that I'm working on for my third chicken. So I have started that, and that is what I'm working on my way down. These are not going in the store. They will be going to my next market, which I'm thinking about signing up for a market in between now and the next one I have scheduled. We'll see. I dropped off a lot of my inventory at the bookstore, so we'll see how much I can get done. But Rosie, I'll show you once we get to the bookstore. Are you wondering if your video just skipped and you're thinking, weren't you just going to the bookshop? What'd I miss? The bookshop closed at 3. We drove all the way down, and the bookshop had closed 30 minutes prior. So, I'm not going to show you my final my final bookshop walkthrough because I couldn't get into the store. But it's fine. I will update you on that later. I did, however, finish my third DMT drop-in chicken. So I have 1, 2, 3 of these guys. Okay, sorry. There was a lot of chaos happening in the background. But yes, I have 3 of these guys ready to go in these fun colors, and then I might do some normal colored ones with not so huge eyeballs. I will say I kind of want to, I really like how this pattern has the raised head on the chickens. So I'm kind of thinking about updating my Mabel chickens to maybe have the kind of work up the body similar to these with the elevated heads. I probably wouldn't add the wings just so I can keep them at the lower price point. But yeah, I might modify, like make a combo of the Clara chicken and the Mabel chicken for my markets coming up. I don't know. That possibly could be coming. So anyway, I have these 3 to show you, and then I want to give you a quick preview. So my next few videos should be me making fall market items. And the one I'm most excited about, besides squarey hair, you guys, I am going to be working on squarey hairy patterns. What is all over this? But before Squarey Hairy Drops. I came up with another quick pattern. Guys, if you haven't seen my Instagram, this is my witchy toad pattern, and I'm with a small group of crocheters, oh gosh, on Instagram, that we all came out with a summer themed pattern together. I did Crabner the Crab, the No-So Crab. Anyway, we are all releasing some fall patterns, fall free patterns together on our pages. I think we're going to start Labor Day weekend, but this is going to be my free pattern on my Instagram. And I'm obsessed. I'm calling them witchy toads, and I am already like chomping at the bit to release this. But this is a no-sew pattern, and it takes about 20-25 minutes to make. It's all worked in one piece from hat tip to the base. You work it all together, and then you come back and double crochet around the unworked front loops of this round to make the brim of the hat. And I am obsessed with these. I made a wizard mod too, if you're wanting to make a wizard instead of a witch toad. That is going to be coming out Labor Day weekend on my Instagram, and I could possibly release it earlier in the post on YouTube. Can people post their free patterns on YouTube? Is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe if I figure out how to do that, maybe I could post the pattern on YouTube, and then I wouldn't feel so antsy about waiting to post it on Instagram. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but these are coming too. Witchy Toads, No-Sew, market makes for your fall markets. That is coming. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry this video was so anticlimactic, but you know, what can you do? Next video, I am going to be working on Squarey Hairy, working on stocking up for markets. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, let me know. And thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking with me through this supposed to be cozy, bookish vlog that kind of turned into chaos, like usual. So we'll see you guys next time.